So here's the deal. If you don't know already, Tommy Sotomayor and the Amazing Atheist had a recent beef, and essentially what had happened was the Amazing Atheist is part of a group called the Drunken Peasants, and they do a podcast together. Now, on their radio show, they mocked Tommy Sotomayor in one of his videos, and they told some racist jokes and whatnot, and essentially accidentally exposed themselves as being undercover racists, in my opinion. Now, Tommy responded to them. He pretty much ethered them. He responded to them pretty well for the most part, except for, well, I'll get to that in a minute. So, the Amazing Atheist made this foolish video full of lies and nonsensical rhetoric in a feeble attempt to dismantle Tommy's arguments. However, Tommy stopped him in his tracks. Easily won the debate because the Amazing Atheist lies, deflections, made up information, and trying to act oblivious in his video, just didn't work because Tommy was actually responding to the Amazing Atheist while the Amazing Atheist was pretty much just talking a bunch of crap. But anyways, that's my opinion about their little debate and whatnot. Anyway, I was honestly disappointed because I don't particularly care for Thomas. I wanted to see him lose. However, he did mop the floor with the amputated atheist, and he did so nearly effortlessly. So what's my issue? Well, Tommy made, I think it was 3 videos total. And one of those videos in particular, the one titled, "The Amazing Atheist Helped Me Realize That Whites Own Satire, Sarcasm, and Hyperbole and Reply videos." Now, for the record, if you want to see this video, it has over 64,000 views. It's 21 minutes and 15 seconds in length. And I posted it on my blog. You'll be able to see it there. But pretty much here's the deal. In that video, Tommy made many statements which were not related to his, for the most part, strong argument that accidentally exposed him as a flat out liar. And I have to call him out for this real quick. Now, like I said, he did win the debate. However, the fraudulent comments that he basically put out there in this particular video kind of ruined his own credibility, in my opinion. But before I get into what he said that was false information and me proving that it was just made up lies, let me tell you about a few other things that he said in the video, which were also lies. But let me tell you a couple of other things that he said in the video that were actually false as well. Let me start off by saying this. So I timestamp things on my website. If you go and you visit and you turn on the video, you can put in the title that I said before, or just visit my blog at the link below. So we're going to start at 6 minutes, 27 seconds into Tommy's video. He said, and I quote, and I try to get this as close to verbatim as possible. He said, and I quote, "I saw 3 guys making comments. They had 100,000 subscribers. They had 18,000 views. So I took my opportunity at that point to respond to someone that had a larger audience. I'm not stupid." End quote. Okay, so what's my issue with this statement? Tommy claims to have an audience of around 200,000 or more subscribers. His main channel has about 170,000, and he has plenty of other channels. However, a lot of people do double, triple, and quadruple subscribe to you. So let's just say, for the sake of arguing, he has around 200,000 to 250,000 subscribers or so, because his biggest channel has about 170,000. Now, on my blog, I put the word subscribers in quotations because I said a long time ago, I think Tommy may be buying his subscribers as well as his views. And here he is making a Freudian slip and admitting these guys who have only 100,000 subscribers and 18,000 views is more than what he personally has. Once again, he said, quote, "I saw 3 guys making comments. They had 100,000 subscribers. They had 18,000 views. So I took my opportunity at that point to respond to someone that had a larger audience. I'm not stupid." End quote. Remember, 100,000 subscribers is more than what he has, according to his own admissions. Now, at 10 minutes and 11 seconds into the video, he also said, "I do what I do whenever there's someone bigger than me, I will respond. Once again, acknowledging the fact that the Amazing Atheist is a bigger YouTuber. And no, I'm not referencing his weight or glasses or anything like that. This is not being facetious. I'm not being silly. He said, I do what I do whenever there's someone bigger than me, I will respond. So 100,000 subscribers is bigger than you. Interesting. So now at 8 minutes and 20 seconds into the video, Tommy said, and I quote, now people come to the channel where I put it up, which only had 44,000 subscribers. But I know white people, and white people like to flag. So I put it on a channel in which I don't care if I lose. End quote. Why am I bringing this up? One of Tommy's biggest arguments is that white people are civilized, while black people are feral individuals who will attack you for differing opinions. He has said on many occasions it's black people, particularly black women, who have the tendency to flag or falsely report YouTube videos merely because the commentator or video maker's opinion differs from their own. Yet he publicly admits he had to strategically make special accommodations for his video in anticipation for backlash from the wonderful white people Tommy coddles and worships. Amazing. No atheist. Just amazing. Let me reread that one more time. He said, and I quote, now people came to the channel where I put it up, which only had 44,000, but I know white people, and white people like to flag. So I put it on a channel in which I don't care if I lose. End quote. So remember, the next time Tommy says, oh, black people will flag you, blah, 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 but white people don't do that. They just move on if they don't like it. This, that. Remember, he said this. Now to my favorite part of the video and the real reason why I had to make this one right here. At 14 minutes and 27 seconds into the video, Tommy said, quote, now, sir, if I didn't have, I think people can tell you right now about 40 channels deleted. I would guarantee you if I was able to keep one channel up, just one, I'd have at least 1 million. I had one that had 700,000 subscribers before it was deleted. That was Sotomayor TV, No, not TV2. Sotomayor TV. Sotomayor TV was the original. That's why this one says Sotomayor TV 2. Sotomayor TV 1 got 200,000 before it was deleted. TNN Raw, the original, had 350 before it was deleted. So if I could just keep one, I could. Then he clapped his hands. I could beat you guys easily, and I've only been doing this since 2012. Now, you know what they say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Let me tell you guys something. Our channel statistics are public information, even when the channel has been deleted. Okay, so I looked up his deleted channel's information. Here's what I found. Tommy claims his channel, Sotomayor TV, had 700,000 subscribers. In reality, it had 46,200. Tommy claims his channel, Sotomayor TV 1, had 200,000 subscribers. In reality, it had 11,189. Tommy claims his channel, TNN Raw, had 350,000 subscribers. Now, for the sake of argument, he said 350. But he wasn't, of course, he wasn't talking about 350. He meant 350,000. But here are the actual statistics. His claim was 350, when in reality he had 184,774. So what's my point of making this video and posting the article that I posted, right? Let Tommy talk long enough, he'll expose himself to just basically be disseminating fraudulent information in general. I mean, don't get me wrong. He won the argument with the Amazing Atheist, hands down. I'll admit that in a second. But I guess he thinks that he somehow made his argument stronger, more robust by putting this false information into his video, like, oh, I had 1 million or 1 million plus subscribers. Because if you add it all up, 700,000, 200,000, 350,000, see what I'm saying? We're talking about what, like 1,250,000 subscribers total between those three channels. When in reality, you put the three together and it was what, just under 250,000? Yeah, what, 242 163. Yeah, 242,163. Now, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's a nice following. However, for him to sit up there and pretend that his following was 6-7 times more than what it was is just really, really sad. Because it didn't make him sound any cooler or any better or anything like that. It just made him sound ridiculous if you really think about it. Because here you have this guy pretending to a stranger on the internet that he had more followers or subscribers on social media than he had. It sounds like something a teenage girl would do, in my opinion. It just makes him sound pathetic. And I'm not saying he's pathetic. I'm just saying he sounds pathetic by doing something like that. Like, what type of grown man who's almost 40 years old sits around on the internet and says to people, hey guys, guess what? I had 1 million plus subscribers in my day. It's just sheer foolishness. And oh, I forgot to mention. Now, Tommy has channels that have been around since 2012. Now, he said that he has only been doing this since 2012, and he still has channels from 2012. So if he claims those channels being deleted is what's holding him back from reaching over this 1 million mark that he allegedly had at one alleged point, well, since you have all these channels that have been around since 2012 and 2013, what's your excuse? I mean, you said that having those channels deleted is what caused the issue, but we know that that's not true. Just like we know it's not true that you had all these subscribers that you claim to have, that over 1 million between those 3 channels, because the one that had the most subscribers, 184,774, the Teen and Raw channel, didn't even have 200,000 like he claimed Sotomayor TV1 had. So it's like, why do you have to lie, Craig? I mean, you ain't got to lie. Like Smokey said on Friday to Ice Cube, you ain't got to lie, Craig. But remember, this is all my opinion, except for the numbers thing. Now that's actual fact. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. All I want is a simple, intelligent debate with Mr. Sotomayor. I mean, he seems to be avoiding me. I'm like the elephant in the room. Most YouTubers don't really want to debate with me. They don't want to mention my name for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know what it is. There's all these different like subsectors of so-called black YouTube, but nobody wants to deal with me. I don't get it. What did I do? I've been blackballed on the internet. But hey, this is all my opinion. Meat Magazine.